Hey everybody, my name is Teo and welcome back to the channel. This is a non-death episode, so enjoy that. Today we're going to talk about college and the college dilemma. As someone who's pretty much done with college, I have a semester left, and just my perspective on it. So, college, is it worth it? Sort of. It really depends on what you want to do, and I know it's a lot of pressure for a 16, 15-year-old to be like, what do you want to do with the rest of your life? And pick a college, here's thousands of dollars of debt. I know it's not exactly an easy decision to make, but I will go ahead and give you some closure. Someone who's about to graduate in a field that I feel like is pretty niche, and and I'll let you know what you think, or you let me know what you think. I guess I won't let you know what I think unless I. So anyway, let's just start. My opinion is if you want a job that's very specific, like a lawyer or a doctor or a vet or a airline pilot or anything like that, or I guess something else in the medical field. I think there's dentist school, so I was gonna say dentist. I didn't really feel that. Unless you want something super specific like that, I don't think college is necessarily worth it. And here's the reason. There's so much opportunity to learn online. There's so much opportunity to make money outside of school. So if you really don't love the field or believe in the field and see yourself doing it for the rest of your life, I don't think it's worth it. So I'll give you a little rundown of my college history. I basically I'll just get this out of the way. Class of 2020. I didn't have graduation. Whatever. I went to college for construction manager because I'm a business minded person, and I was like, I got a full ride to the school, if I'm being quite honest with you. And there was a Raising Cane's down the block, so we were good to go. But so ultimately, after a year of being quarantined on and off, I was like, I don't want to do this, so I dropped out and I went back home. I was working, and I got a business degree on the side because I was like, I want to do something, and business can always be helpful, but it's also kind of general. And then I shifted my focus to a more niche field, which I picked aviation. And why did I pick aviation? A plethora of reasons, to be honest. But one that kind of stuck out to me was I don't think aviation's going anywhere anytime soon. All my friends were like, oh, hey, you should do computer science. Computer science is going to be the future. And it was the future for about 5 to 10 years, and now I think AI can program itself, or it will be able to very soon. So, that's funny. But anyway, maybe I'm delusional. Maybe there's more to computer science than I actually think. But yeah, so I'm in college. I'm about to finish up in an aviation-based degree, aviation and business, and I see myself getting right into the workforce, and I have no problem with that. I find aviation pretty fascinating. I find the work fun, and people would be blessed to feel that way. My best friend, since he was little, since we were flying planes in GTA, he's like, I want to be a pilot. And he grinded and he did it. Not many people feel that level of passion. I didn't feel that level of passion for it. I was completely lost 2 years ago, 3 years ago, but I didn't even know what I wanted to do. And now I'm about to graduate, and I can't wait to start working. So, if you want something that's like, if you want like job security or something to make you happy, I'm gonna be honest, job security is gonna make you happy in a world where it's so hard to find a job. Prospectively, you see all these people that are like, I'm applying to millions of jobs on Indeed or whatever, and they can't get a job. I think it's because you have to focus on a skill. See, if you have a business degree and you try to get a job with that, it's not, unless you're like in like an MBA or you have a master's or any of that shit. I don't think it's enough to prove to a company that you're worthwhile. Excuse me. Or like something like liberal arts degree. Like that liberal arts is literally just general education course. This is pretty much like I don't really know much past liberal arts. Like that's just something to say I did school, which is what companies look for. That's why bachelor's is important. It's not because it's like, oh, why do I need a bachelor's? I can do the work if I never went to school, which is true. But, I think a lot of companies are like, all right, they did the 4 years. They did pretty damn good. Let's take a shot on them. I think it's something like that. Now, however, there's other career. I'm not your career counselor. I'm not gonna be like, here's all the things you can do. Obviously, there's trade schools. There's other, programs you can do. Programs. Oh, my Pat McAfee. Programs that you can do to find a career, and they'll help you apprenticeships and all that jazz. But there's plenty of options that you can do outside of school. But I think what college comes down to is to learn to be more independent. It's about connecting yourself to professors, to classmates. It's about growing independent and pretty much finding yourself while you're throwing tons of money at the college and you're going to be in debt. Now, if you're not in debt, kudos to you. That means you kicked ass in high school, and I'm proud of you. But if you really don't know where you want to go or what you want to do, I don't blame you, man. It's a tough decision. I went to a high school that was basically, it was a private school. It's basically like a college prep school, and I still had no idea what I wanted to do. I changed my degree, or my intention, not my degree, excuse me. I changed my focus of what I wanted to do to major in like 4 or 5 times, because I just had no idea. I think what it comes down to is you don't want to mess around in high school too much. Obviously, enjoy your free time. I'm not going to say, listen, I played Fortnite more than I actually studied in high school, but I did pretty damn well in high school. I made sure my homework was always done. I never missed homework assignments. I always at least crammed before most quizzes and exams. I never really went in there blind because I cared enough to know this is going to matter later on in life. But don't mess around too hard. Try to get some scholarships, because if you get some scholarships, then college seems like a better option. It seems like a daunting option when you have no scholarships and you still don't know what you want to do. Find what you want to do is kind of like buying, it's just kind of like buying time for that. When you're in the first couple of years of college, you're doing general education courses anyway, unless you did all your APs and stuff in high school, which if you do APs, you shouldn't have to worry about scholarship money and stuff. But who am I to say that? I don't know your position. Maybe you got into Harvard and you still got to pay that much. But anyway, I guess what it comes down to is college worth it? It's worth it if you truly believe in what you want, or you believe you're going to find what you want out of the first few years. I don't think it's worth it if you're just like, I want to work. I find a tremendous amount of respect for those people that just want to work, because I was part of that. I started school, dropped out, started working, and then I started doing school also, which was a lot, and I still kind of do that. It's a lot. But I think in this world, you kind of owe yourself to work and do school, or you can work and have fun with your friends, or you can do school and have fun with your friends. There's a kind of an exchange or something. I think if you're working hard and making money while grinding and make sure you perform well in school, you're gonna have a hard time having a fun free time. Maybe I'm talking too much out of it. Is college worth it? You decide, and you guys let me know what you guys think. Personally, I think it's worth it. It's different for every person. But if someone's like, I want to go to college to be a underwater basket weaver, buddy, look up a YouTube tutorial. You don't need. But if you have something you really believe in that is a very school-centric program, I say college is definitely worth it. But you guys let me think. Oh, let me think. You guys let me know what you think. Thank you for watching, and yeah, good luck and God bless.